Hello everyone, welcome to 3D Graphics and Animation 2. So this video is just a brief overview of things regarding the syllabus and other information that you'll need generally about the class. There'll be a different video on what hybrid means, but because this is a hybrid class, we have limited in-class time, and so we want to go over these kinds of things outside of class. Then if you have any questions, you can email me, or if you've reviewed materials, then ask me during class. So let's begin. We will be using Blackboard for a lot to do with this class. Information will be up here in announcements on at least weekly basis, and the important ones will be sent directly to your school email. We will be using Blackboard Collaborate Ultra for our classes. Obviously, if you're in class, you will be able to see things live and ask me, questions in person. However, for anyone who's logging in remotely or has to be absent that day or review things, everything will be in here. So you would come in here to log into the class, and also you would go in here to see any class recordings. Lovely that this is loading up so quickly. But if we remember from the previous semester, there would be where you could either see the recordings here or log into class. So that's unfortunate that that's broken. Syllabus. Our syllabus is up and available now. We'll be reviewing a few things from that in a moment. Assignments is where both your assignments and any course content, any things that we need for class will be. For example, for week 1, we have our first animation assignment. We also have some files we maybe start with. So you'll see demonstration materials for week 1, and then you'll also see, the assignment. These things will become available as we go through the semester. So they will show up sort of one at a time, and I have reversed them so that the latest things will be at the top. Hopefully that'll make things a little bit easier. Your grades will show up under my grades. So same as any other class you've taken with me, this is where you go to look for your grades. Please make sure to be checking this before you ask me how you're doing. And of course, remember that if you submit something and there's a little yellow exclamation point, it means I do have it. I have just not reviewed it yet. Once I review it, your grade will come up and there will be feedback, probably in the form of a video, because we basically just have like one animation assignment a week. Not going to probably use the discussion board very much this semester. So a few details about the syllabus. Obviously, we've got my email right there. Please, please, please use this often. These phone numbers are for the school generally. I do not have my phone number available anywhere. There is no book for this class. Obviously, you will need a way to save all of your files. I am sure all of you by now have a flash drive or very adept at Google Drive. I prefer a flash drive and then, an online drive as backup. Let us see. For those of you who are concerned with it, there's the breakdowns of the, amount of work that is in the class. The big thing, of course, is the weekly, right? The weekly schedule. Now this might shift a little depending on things. So we kind of take things as they go in these semesters, whether, there's weather emergencies or, maybe we need to spend a little bit more time on something. Generally speaking, most of what we do is 1 week assignments, with the exception of the final, which you'll know what it is even before Thanksgiving break, so you'll have a chance to like think on it. And then we spend the last 2 weeks pretty much, into the final, you know, critique doing that as well. And some of these are a little bit less intense than others, so it just depends on which week that we're doing. All right, a few other things that are important in here. Tutoring resources. Make sure if you have questions that are specific to computers and not necessarily just to this class, but just generally about like computer advice you need, please go to the ACE Center. In terms of absences and attendance, obviously things have shifted. You can miss one class like entirely, not be there live online and not lose any points. Please do not come to the school if you are sick or even feel sick, right? That's why we have the Collaborate Ultra. Please log in remotely. And if you do have to log in like afterwards to watch it, you can contact me and we'll work together to have you be able to make up the participation points in some way. We do have a smaller class this semester, so that will allow you to have a little bit more freedom. We can have more time during class to work together on things. Class cancellations probably not going to happen very much because of the new situations we have with being able to log in remotely. Um, if you are needing any type of academic adjustments, please contact Terry Latella. Please get your paperwork in so they can get to me so that I can know what those adjustments are. You are owed those adjustments, but we need paperwork in order to do that. So please advocate for yourself. Please take care of that so that you can get what you need. The rest of what is in here is probably, yep, so just all the same regular stuff that we always have. All right. Now this is the same as, a lot of my classes in Blackboard. Most of the content is under assignments. You get your grades fed back here in my grades. And the syllabus is a guideline. I already saw 1 week that was a typo. So that will be changing. And then Collaborate Ultra is where theoretically this is happening because I'm recording my screen at the same time, and this is meant to be a recorded screen, so it's probably why they're conflicting with each other. But this is where we will be running class if you are unable to attend. Now, if you do not have your email set up or you don't check your email very often, then you need to come to Blackboard on purpose until you see stuff for week 2 or week 3. So you need to, anytime there's a new week, you need to check here. Otherwise, please check your email. Mine just chimed now. On a regular basis. Unfortunately, I cannot forward these to any other types of email outside the school. So it is important for you to check this on a regular basis because there will be important, timely communication coming through here. It will be forwarded to your school email, but that means you have to check your school email or log into Blackboard. And if you have any questions on how any of this is working, again, please contact me as soon as possible. Don't wait till the first class. Don't wait till the next class, right? Like email me, that day and say, hey, I have a question about how this is working. We don't want to wait a full 7 days with there being an issue before things are handled. All right, so good luck to everyone, and I will see you in class.